Your Yukonon. I mean, yeah, your Yukonon. That's right. Clock me in, son. This is an attempt to collect a debt. Whatever you hypocrite, false pretend, backbite, mumble, and grumble against will be used in that collection of a debt. These messages are always being recorded for quality assurance to make sure no side deals get cut with nobody, but everybody got to come in, brother Red. How to go? Straight, narrow path. Ain't it all right? 6:44. We'll hold that, and I'll teach y'all what the 7th month is, and our out-of-town members, they'll get it later. But y'all need to know that. And y'all need to know the day, what the day is, too. Y'all need to know that, too. Wednesday, ain't it? That's what they said. That's all they need to know. Isn't that right? Well, y'all call to ask you what the day is. If you don't speak Hebrew, another code we can use is Joshua. Hump day! Got that old crook back. This is, come on, son. Your Yukonon chapter 6 at verse 44. Listen to the book.
No man can come to me
except
the Father which have sent me draw him.
That's beautiful. Do y'all understand how privileged? Y'all really don't understand how privileged y'all are. Just the people that the Most High just set aside for y'all. I mean, y'all have no idea the amount of work that's put in the way of y'all. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea the amount of work. I say, brother, our key for him, Leroy Pussa. I really appreciate the amount of work and time he puts in to make sure that he gets information for me and the information can be proven versus shoot something out. I asked him for something. He said, let me get you the information so you'll know exactly why. You know what I'm saying? Versus just doing something. When we first really kind of spoke and talked and got into working on doing the Hebrew language and learning the Hebrew language, I appreciate the fact of, telling him I needed to verify things that I used at this point for the fact of we've heard so much and we made so many changes, and him willing to be able to do that and not have a problem with that, and was like, I wouldn't have it any other way. So when you have something that can refute all other information, you got reasons why you can refute it versus I can refute it because I ain't going to take it. You know what I'm saying? And just the mere fact that the Most High put somebody in our way to be able to do that for us. Well, something come to my mind. Bar mitzvah. Y'all gonna have to still work for me. Just leave a 7th month up there for them. Some kind of way we get that up there though. Cause that's so beautiful. Beautiful wrong. Huh? It's called Tishri. Hold on. Tishri. Tishri. Or you can spell it. Depending on which one you want to white with. Let me let the Muslims say it. You can use the first T. I said the second one is better. That's another 7th month name, Tishri. Tishri. Can y'all see that? Or Tissue. Tissue. When should tissue be used? When you're doing number 2. When did we get this number? When did we get the name, first or second? So this is number 2. So we're going to use tissue. It needs to be white. Bamidbar, chapter 10. Let me tell you how stuff works. Let's try something. Something just came to my mind. Before you get me Bamidbar, chapter 10, see if that's the 12th chapter of the book of Barashit. Barashit. Well, I'm writing it about it some kind of way. Yeah, I might have to do something over here. I might have to get another boy, huh? Barashit. Chapter 12, verse 1. Let me say that what I want. Other brother got me Bamidbar. Chapter 10. Hold that for me. This is Barashit, chapter 12 at verse 1. Let's say that what I want. Listen. Thank you, sweetie.
Now Elohim had said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred,
Yes.
and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will shew thee.
Yes.
And I will make of thee a great nation.
Yes.
And I will bless thee and make thy name great.
Yes.
And thou shalt be a blessing.
Come on, son.
And I will bless them that bless thee.
I will do what now?
Bless them that bless thee.
What happened, son?
And curse him that curseth thee.
Y'all hear what he said? I'm gonna make you a great nation. So I'm gonna make you a Baruch. The word Baruch we used before. I'm gonna make you a Baruch. Y'all hear that? And I'm gonna make you a blessing. When you talk about blessing you, that's how a lot of people don't see or don't consider. He said, I'm gonna make you a Baruch. And how you gonna be a Baruch? Because I'm gonna bless everybody that bless you, and I'm gonna curse everybody that curse you. So you start to see why things kind of work toward our favor. At the Bamidbar chapter 10. What's the last verse?
36.
36. Bring me up to about verse 28. Chapter 10 and verse 28. Listen.
Thus were the journeyings of the children of Yasharal,
This was the traveling of the children of Yashrael,
according to their armies,
according to their troops. Come on.
when they set forward.
Yes.
And Moshe said unto Hobab, the son of Raguel,
Yeah.
the Midianite, Moshe's father-in-law, we are journeying unto the place of which Yahuwah said.
Y'all hear what happened? Y'all do know what we're doing, right? With this language, we are preparing ourselves to travel back to where Yahuwah said we're going to go. This is what happened.
I will give it you. Come thou with us,
You come with us,
and we will do thee good.
and we're going to do you good.
For
What
Yah-
happened, son?
For Yahuwah hath spoken good concerning Yasharal.
Y'all hear that? He done spoke good concerning Yashrael. Tell her what happened, son.
And he said unto him,
Yeah.
I will not go,
Listen.
but I will depart to mine own land,
Yeah.
and to my kindred.
Yeah.
And he said, Leave us not, I pray thee.
Listen, whatever you do, you don't want to turn around and leave us. What happened, son?
For as much as thou knowest how we are to encamp in the wilderness,
Yeah.
and thou mayest be to us instead of eyes.
Y'all hear what happened? I say this of a true, Brother Leroy been eyes for us. We've been in the wilderness in that place. He been eyes for us. We didn't see it. See, I give homage to anybody that do help and help me. People say I will. If somebody have helped me do something, I give them honor and I give kudos to. I appreciate it. There's a lot of folk don't win and say they on top. Teach me no book. Ain't nobody gonna tell that lie. Ain't no use to tell no lie about doing that. Don't do that. Nobody. Don't be going around doing that. You gonna mess up bad. Don't mess up bad. It's been a blessing to me. It's been some folk been a blessing, have said something to me and later on to come back and it been what it was and I've been able to see and identify. He been a blessing. When I say have, he's been a blessing for us. He been eyes for us. Because these folk had sat here and disguised our sight and they had given us enemy words. Isn't that right? They giving us word. They don't have us nowhere. When I give y'all the word for the month, these two ain't even in the running. They not even in the running. I don't even know how this even got done. I don't even know how this was even put there. It don't even make sense. But they just show you somebody else. It's just like with them. So it show you even with Moshe, a man who the Most High had come now and given him the word. Y'all got it? Had revealed to him the covenant. When it came down to him traveling, he didn't know his way through that wilderness. Did it make him any less of a man of God? He looked and said, we're going to be in the wilderness. We need you to be our eyes for us. Listen what happened.
And it shall be,
What happened, son?
if thou go with us,
You hear that? If you go with us.
yea, it shall be, that what goodness Yahuwah shall do unto us,
That what, so what now?
what goodness Yahuwah shall do unto us,
You said what again now?
what goodness Yahuwah shall do unto us.
What they gonna do for him?
The same will we do unto thee.
What you think gonna happen? If he bless us, we gonna bless him. Ain't that right? Anybody that bless us, it can't help but to come back to him. Ain't that right? He let us know. Somebody be ours for even with them. They ain't know their way through no, they haven't been in no wilderness before. Book right. Book right. He let them know, man, you be ours for us. You just help us get through this. And what blessing come on us, it's going to fall back on you too. Isn't that right? Listen, what he give us, it be right. It be right. The Most High right. He just. Yahuwah is gracious to us. Y'all hear me? The way I get on y'all behind so much, because I get on y'all for playing and funky, nasty attitude, your dumb stupidity, your retardation, because we don't even deserve it. We deserve to be stuck with these retarded names that are just wrong. We deserve it. We deserve to be Christians. We deserve to be non-denominational. We deserve to be atheists. We deserve it, rightfully so, that we should have been encamped and trapped in, and we should have been in a burning hell later. So to sit back and look at the information and it lines up, we can track him through his alphabet. We can see the man through his writing and his words. It all makes sense. We don't deserve that. Matter of fact, we've been in then you know what bad? You don't even know you've been in the wilderness. In the book of Dabarim, chapter 1. Our young people, I tell y'all why y'all got the opportunity and chance. Whatever y'all do, don't harden y'all heart like we have and get yourselves in a mess. You ain't got to spend that time going around going backwards. Now, I've been spending our wheel going backwards a long time. And then when he finally let you loose and let you see you been going backwards, you like, I wasted a lot of time. I have wasted a lot of time. Time the only thing you can't get back. You can mess up this Wednesday and next Wednesday will come if you live. You can't go back and get what you got last Wednesday because it got the same name. If you messed up at 12 o'clock last Wednesday, 12 o'clock next Wednesday, you can't fix what you did. You can't get it back. Y'all look at how much time we wasted, how much strength, how much energy we don't give away to these idolatrous gods. This idolatry worship to these lies and these pagan days they've given us. And now he coming on to open our understanding, enlighten us to the truth. Man, we ain't got no business doing the foolishness y'all do. Y'all make me so angry with y'all sometimes. I just be like, it just don't make no darn sense. Some of y'all, if I could open and split the earth, I'll throw you in hell. But I love you so much, then I had to pull y'all. I'm going to let you burn up a little bit, though. At least one half of you burn up, then snatch you back out. Because I love you. It just really gets me that you guys don't see the information y'all get. Go to some of the other places. Me and Brother Leroy were talking the other day. He was said about the information, just like what y'all got concerning on, for them, Trump is fine. People ain't teaching it. People just not teaching it. They come in, they get them a good shout, a good run. I used to come out. We went to them churches. We had them days. There ain't no true dirt of garden, true dirt men and mice. These baboons come here and we have folk done took off, folk done drove, all in white. We all out here sit here, and these Joe get up and teach about women preaching. You sitting at me, man, you don't got to, and them folks start, didn't we have a time? Didn't have nothing to do with why I'm sitting there to myself one Sunday, I was critical to myself saying, this man just preached this. These guys, we had one on Robinson. He would preach the same message every time like clockwork. One time he saw me, he didn't want his own read. He said, you read for me. I got that book. I just went through them and said, before again. I went through that book like this right here, just started holding my finger and everything. I already knew we were going. I was just like this with him, that junkie. He go the same way every time. Every time like clockwork. And listen, the folk just they just get it going. They just get it shot. Then you always end with Acts of the Apostle 2:37. Now when they heard it, what they said, son, that when I did that's what they do. You ain't preaching if you ain't in with that. Because that was the apostles' doctrine. You know what I'm talking about? He said in it. Everyone just like clockwork. That's how you end. And you've been saying them folk think they had a whole week of the word. Had absolutely, but they all preach the same thing. Holiness! Holiness! Hold them folk right. They could beat them drunk. They had the sooters on them, with them big, they don't know about it. They had that drunk, listen, that bass drum, man, they had some mother come up out the ground with that bass. Listen, beat that thing, walk and shout, tell them. Tell them. None of them tell them. He don't know about it. You ain't seen no bass drum. Listen, no mother get that, listen. They had two sooters on the end. They beat, tell them, bro, I know they would tell them. Beat, listen, don't. Listen, rock, don't. You like, God the mic. Listen, they're working that thing. Tell them, kid, then look, man, take that time and get that thing. Scatter. Rug bowl. Man, them folks play so many instruments, playing a rug bowl, all that food. Ain't nobody saved. They get through with all that jamming, jumping around, cutting food. We had a brother, Elvis. Listen, that fella could dance with that eye cold. No, come on, Todd. Listen, no, you never lying. That boy daddy eye get that cold into you think, excuse me, when he touch it, do that. Listen, don't even look back. Come right back on the joke. Listen, never not one time bumping. Y'all remember tell them. Eye cold, don't touch them one time. So you be thinking, don't move. That joke, eye be cold, that folk go, you break that thing, come on back forward. You said, Joe got eyes in the back of his head. I done seen more foolishness. We had another fella, that fella had some shoes on the bottom of his tractor trailer. Tied up, listen, he riding, his shoes swinging. He said, what? I said, what? He said, them my Holy Ghost running shoes. So he riding straight, he got tennis shoes swinging from the bottom of it. He said, them my Holy Ghost. He something about to take off running now. That fella get up out that seat, fella be sitting there, fella get up that thing, but strike out. Button up his jacket for his, listen, double breast. Come back down out, you sit up and say, what the world? Well, you said Holy Ghost. That fella tell more lies, do more cussing, and more cheating than anybody. Had hole in his road all on the top of his tractor. He go through the scale, how they stop it. Jesus, I said, what's all that red tape? He said, what? He said, that's the blood. I have watched more foolishness than a little bit. So when I look back at where he brought us from and just the mindset, we can just be jumping over the pew, cutting the food, and we got some kind of spirit, shouting, got to pick it. How many of y'all see all that food? Got to carry folks up out of places, just retarded. Folks just laid up, smelling salt, wasted smelling salt, wasted ammonia, wasted usher got to grab and hold these folks still. Ain't that, let them niggas like a fight. Them niggas don't want to fight. This crazy stuff. But they got it. We was in the wilderness. More High has seen fit to give us eyes now. So we can see our way out of this, out of that purgatory these people got us settled. This from here ain't nothing but pre-hell. Pre-hell is right here. If you ain't one of these religion, you already close to hell. You know, if you stuck up on these doctrine, we sit here and read a book, and now we come along and look at that book and see a lot of stuff they've been saying, it don't even say that. Why were we even saying that? Why do we? The people that took us captive, that made a fool out of us, gave us these books. They knew we wouldn't investigate. When they gave it to us, they made sure they taught us one thing: don't add and don't take away. So anything you figure, anything you get it, you got to get it from right down. All your answers got to come from wrong. Huh? All your answers got to come from wrong. I'm going to give a kid 2 + 2 is, what is it again? What is 2 + 2? Give me a pen. Give me a pen. 2 + 2 is what? 2 + 2 is, what is it? Come here. Come here. Get me 4 out of that. These people knew when they set us up, there was absolutely no way we could get out. They knew when they got us, it was just like the Egyptians when they put us out there. When Pharaoh's heart was hardened, the only reason he came to get us, he said we will be encamped in the wilderness. He knew we were trapped. That's the same thing what these people set up and did us now. They set us up, and mathematically and in any aspect you look at, they trapped us. Y'all know why he been up that long? How he gonna get me 4 out of that? So, which means I set him up. That's what I did when I gave you that book. I set you up. I knew you weren't going to be able to see it. I knew we ain't going to be able to do it. Because I didn't leave in this type of room to do this. Now I got 4. Which means he had to go past what I gave him. It ain't your fault. That's the system. What was he going to do? Where was he going to get it from? I already told him, don't add, don't take away. That's where they leave us at. That's why we were Christians, apostolic, because every religion you got was formed out of this book. So everybody that went, when I said we were apostolic, I said we were the same thing the apostles was. They continued steadfastly in what was it? Apostle doctrine. I said, see, that's what we were, apostles. We said that was our name. We were the apostles' doctrine. So how could you be doctrine? You were the apostles' teaching. What we have the same thing he had. This is the fools they give. They left everybody just look in that book and find a word and come up with something and make themselves something. I gave everybody a book with wrong answers and everybody just pick something out and everybody right. When I'm looking at every one of you, you're a baboon. You're John. What did John do? You're going to be Baptist. That's Bible. Isn't that right? They continue. What was it? You're going to be apostolic. Where were they all at? What day was that? You're going to be Pentecostal. You Pentecostal. Huh? So what sat on them? What was it like? You're going to be fire baptized. Now, who false? Now, he is Baptist. You fire baptized. You Pentecost, he apostolic. Who false? Who false? Y'all supposed to say the other one false. Y'all got Bible. All y'all got the wrong stuff. Arguing and fussing with each other when both of you took something that was never told you even to be, even told you to become. That's how they look at all these people. They got us fighting one another. Everybody fighting because everybody got something wrong. I don't remember people. They don't remember people like Hunter and Goodwin. Y'all remember them? You remember? You remember what their argument was? It was of and in. One is of the Lord Jesus. The other one is in. So if you were in, you were false. If you were of, you were false. So one would get by and show they are of God, keep it God's word. The other one saw, if any man be, listen, both are arguing, the other one false. Ain't no in, is of. They that are of God, hear it God's word. No, you everybody that's of false. If any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. Both of them teaching, the other one false. These religions still going today. Yep. These same churches still going this stupid baboon war. Of and in. This is how bad these folk were. But let me tell you about the fellow that had in Hunter, how he got messed up. Diamond was in Christ. Guess what he was? Of the apostle doctrine. And everybody was false. He was in Christ, but he was of the apostles' doctrine, or apostolic doctrine. And everybody of is false. You see how these people how they mind shaped to make a fool out of them? Just the mere fact he stopped us to get us to a rationale of seeing that is wrong and having a mindset to want to get right versus stay with what you got. Just stay with it. I heard folks say, if I'm wrong, the Bible wrong. Oh, I come for they'll say all kind of stuff. They had all kind of stuff. The word was wrong if they were wrong. They said, I heard my pastor say one time, they said God got anything better than what they had. They said he kept it for himself. You should be sitting up, you saying, I sure hope you got this right. I sure you that deep. Folks put stuff down there, they listen. Them folk on Jeopardy, all of them taught that if you want to move them from what they were teaching, they said get you a teaspoon of salt, get you a cup and a saucer and a teaspoon, and you move Stone Mountain to Chattanooga. So you do better than that than moving them from what they were doing. They died on that. They'll die on it. And some have died. They already heating up. In the grave, thawed out, ready to burn in hell. That's that bad mindset. They're like Gilman. He was tied up in that stuff. He couldn't leave it. They got and they had them greet one another with a just lip touch. That's a setup when a man want to do you like that. Because when they going, you gonna get stuck. Excuse me, Simon, I ain't mean it. They gonna slip out. They gonna slip out. We ain't gonna keep them for something slip out now. I want you to think I'm gay, brother. Preacher kiss all them in the mouth first. Give me a little hand sanitizer. It was my tongue, but I do better. Try to set an example because some of these jokers, they think they good. But the whole thing becomes, I'm just saying, do you see where it come from? That's just the mindset of you can be thinking you right and be doing something that's so outside of the word. That's the same thing homosexuals do. Greet one another. We can greet with faces. We don't have to greet no mouth touching each other. But you can have in your mind, you be so right, you don't even see, you be way off from right. Man, you homosexual. Two men? That don't even go right, two men kiss. You don't even kiss your little boy in the mouth when you get a certain. All right, Brian, no, y'all ain't getting no kisses. Hey, babies, you kiss them like, you don't kiss no baby, no boy. Around here, no 15 in no mouth. No 8 years old, no 5. You don't kiss no boy, no mouth. You break that stuff way off. You got no been kissing no darn boy in his mouth. Sitting that boy down the wrong street. That's how bad-minded, though, these folks will get going. And if the Most High don't give it to you, you will not see it.
That's right.
Dabarim, chapter 1. Appreciate it. We can erase this bad math, bad rotten name they done gave us. Dabarim, chapter 1. Chapter 1, verse 4. Listen. That's fine. There you go.
After he had slain Sihon, the king of the Amorites, which dwelt in Heshbon, and Og, the king of Bashan, which dwelt at Ashtaroth in Edrei, on this side Jordan, in the land of Moab, began Musha to declare this law, saying, Yahuwah our Elohim spake unto us in Horeb, saying, Ye have dwelt long enough in this mount.
He did what now?
Yahuwah our Elohim spake unto us in Horeb, saying,
Y'all hear that? He spoke to us in Horeb, saying, what did he tell them?
Ye have dwelt long enough in this mount.
What did he tell us to do, son?
Turn you and take your journey and go to the mount of the Amorites and unto all the places nigh thereunto in the plain, in the hills, and in the valley, and in the south, and by the seaside, to the land of the Canaanites, and unto Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates.
Y'all see what happened? We had to get stuck in the wilderness before we went home. That's why we've been here. That's why we were Christ-like. That's why we was up Yeshua. That's why we were doing all these other ethnic names they giving us. We were in the wilderness, but now he started to speak to us now and started to let us know, you've been in this way too long. Wilderness. You know what they tell you? You can't see the forest for what was it? That's what it'll do. The trees will limit your vision. The way they set this book up and the way they're giving us things, they limited our vision. They limited our hope with us being in the wilderness. Y'all know that? But now he know we come out. Now we can start to go and travel through. He said, so we can get to that land of Canaan. The name changed when we got there. Once we get into a habit, then we establish a foundation and we make it a city for us. He was telling them to get there. You hear that Lebanon, all that belong to. They don't even talk about that. None of these people don't even teach how Lebanon belong to us. We own part of Lebanon. All the way to Beirut, we own that. We got land all in Syria that they took, and now Israel came and they had to take it. Palmyra, that used to be one of our cities. Our great King Solomon, he built that, he made that an oasis in the desert. That was a treasure storehouse city he had over there. But what they took from us, he got their own people to come back and beat them. You know what look bad though? They can't put it on us. A Muslim came through there and tore their stuff down. Guess what Israel said about the people that turned around and left? Y'all ain't gonna believe what they call them. They said they were sinners. Israel said all of them that left there said they sinners. When you heard a Muslim talk like that? They done say they sinners. Every one of them said they a sinner. As I sure appreciate Israel. Isn't that right? Those people getting displayed, they get out there because we got to go home. He told us by our own prophet, by Yeshayahu, he said that we were going to come along the 49th chapter and we were going to say the place was too straight for us. It was too narrow. We were going to tell them we needed space. He already making space for us. Listen, they leaving that in droves. 25,000, 100,000, millions of people gone. And you think I feel sorry for them? Not at all. How many of them felt sorry for us when we got displaced? How many of them offered to take us in? Why y'all sit around all bleeding hard for them? They ain't got that old sorry nigga Pope talking about take one on me. You go take one like you take them boys, nigga.
That's right.
Amen.
Old trashy nigga. Sit here and he a supporter of the mob. He know he get most of his money from drug dealers, from this rotten country. He don't sit up here and gonna go and tell somebody about some doing equality. He don't talk about some justice and some humanity, and he get his money from drug dealers. Old greasy head Italians. They ain't impressed by them old silk suit niggas.
Right.
Amen.
We were the scary thing on the block or something. We scared them niggas. Yeah, forget about it. I don't know fools didn't like that. Nigga better get out of my face. Everybody done pimped the black man and used us. Scared them. I remember them Cubans came down there and took over in Miami. Then they started coming up dead. The white ones. Y'all don't know nothing about that. They shot everybody because they had the movie Scarface backing them up. Them white skinny folk came down there, had everybody scared there because we were looking at TV. Punked out everybody. They came up to Atlanta, shut them down. Shut them down. All them folk, everybody done came through to try to punk them. Jamaican, they don't remember when the Jamaicans came through him. They felt how they roster fire and junk, looking all crazy. You had done seen, what's that movie with Danny Glover? Predator 2, thinking them niggas all crazy. They throwing bombs. Yeah, me see the spirit. That nigga, get out of that guns and junk, nigga. We done ran everything out of Atlanta. All of them done came through him with that junk. All of them came through him looking like they were crazy, all they gonna run and take us on. All of them gone. Everybody done came and punked the black man. Mafia, all that junk, niggas ain't bunch of fat grease balls. Big sorry nigga. You see them niggas a mile away, hair shining, glisten. All niggas smell like tomato paste. All that hair shooting out the shirt unbuttoned. Man, you better get back, man. Man, shoot that joker center man. You good? Hit that joker center man in the middle of the head, he gone. Shoot that nigga in the head and break it. Listen, he don't even think. We hit that joker. Don't even get a shot off, hit the ground. Y'all all right? Everybody done came through and done punked us. All these folk done got their fear off us. That's the only reason other people scared of them. Everybody done AIDS and my all kind of junk. All them folk, please, take 100 of them jokers to make them a fight. That stuff TV, one Chinese man just run and beat up 20 people. Where's gonna come in for a minute? Let me just come. Let me come for a minute. Y'all line up, just line up. Just line up. And a straight line, straight line. Straight line. No straight line. This way. Come on, come on. Walk down that way. Come on. Why in the world they standing in a line? Why y'all waiting on me to fight y'all? Somebody walk up and bust me in the damn back of my head. Nigga sit here and take your time, wait. You ought to get beat up. Who waits in the line to get beat up? That's how they got her. Made her start looking at TV. I'm being honest with you. That's how they got fat. TV play a lot of games on your mind. How you say, man, you scared everybody you look at TV? Ain't that right? I know they gonna tell he gonna come and get you. We finna do it right here. I remember one time I was at the car wash. They got sprayed some stuff on my rim. I had a Porsche then. He sprayed some stuff on my rim, and it kind of faded that rim. I slapped that joke out real good. He left. They said he gonna get his brother. I said he what? They said he gonna get his brother. They said his brother's crazy. I parked my car right in front of that car wash, and I got out and I sat on my hood. They said his brother and them crazy. He going to get him. I said, I'll be right here. I said, right there. That joker came back. He said, I ain't going to get my brother now. I was wrong. I said, I was good. I was going to kill you and your brother when y'all pulled up. One of them used to go on nowhere. They were crazy. One of them used to let them catch me nowhere else. It was best we in it right here in the car wash.
Right.
Cause first car I seen coming out, skirt! Them the ones I need to shoot.
Right.
Why don't you used to being somewhere else and then you hang your pants down and then I don't know what, I'm like, we in there right here today in the car wash. We were good. Ride off and don't know who his brother them is. I know who it's going to be, the nigga that followed the parking lot too fast. Them the ones I'm going to need to shoot. I sat right there and waited on. I don't need to go nowhere. Y'all all right? These folk don't be bad. They be trying to play. Everybody done came and done punked us out, done ran us off and got us scared. Just like these folk here. The white government done made a fool out of us. Every time the police beat us, how many times it just be one police and one nigga? They're going to be several of them, more of them, they're going to be us. Don't get the big ones to beat up on the small black man. They always do the same thing. Oh, they're going to jump out and shoot. Every time. That's how they get the fear of us. They make us afraid of them, and we're afraid to stand up and be men. Look at this country. Ain't nobody said we take and keep sitting here with this foolishness. We're a fool for staying. You can't be a man in this country. They ain't got Ben Carson, a neurosurgeon, sit up there, you doing knowledge, so you know nerves and brain cells. You know you can't get nowhere with them white people. Come on, you're an idiot. Don't tell my people, talking about I'm an idiot and I'm a neurosurgeon. I like to say, you're a nigga, a nigga nut. You know good, you know knowledge, you know nerves, you know brain cells, you know good where these white folks ain't finna let you get in there, boy. Quit being a nigga. You're wasting money. Even if he got the position, he ain't gonna be no man. He ain't gonna never be no man in this country. They give you a gun, a bat, they give you the high seat they got. You ain't gonna never be over no white people. That white, this him. Let me tell you the first time black people ever had some rank that y'all didn't know about after you get through with John Hanson, who was over the Congress, over the congressional. Now, he was not the first president. He was over the Congress. They count him as the president because that's the first office they had before president. John Hanson was black. You also had blacks in Louisiana. They were the mayor and they were the chief of police. White people were there. When they locked up a white person, they got all them niggas and snatched them down and made them broke again. White people don't mind giving you no power because your power was given to you by me. I don't mind making you nothing as long as you know I snatch your behind down. White people don't have no problem with giving you nothing. You still a nigga. At best. Man, when these folks killed Emmett Till, they were talking to him, they interviewed the guy that killed Emmett Till, he talking about. He said he didn't have no problem with niggas, as long as they stay in their place. That's what this is what he talking to them. He told me, he said, we don't have no problem with niggas, as long as they stay in their place. He said, but when a nigga start whistling at one of them, he said, when he got him out here, always the same methodology when you deal with them. Beat him up. He said he would beat him in his face and beat him, say till he passed out. Then he pulled his clothes off of him. They can't wait to get our clothes off, whatever reason. Always something with our clothes off. Always something to take our clothes off. Then shoot a nigga and drown him. See, they don't even have a conscience. They don't even have a heart. No, stop saying, man, I don't know what I was thinking about. Man, I went too far. This was a bad idea. I'm sorry. They're not sorry because they don't view you as a human being. You are dealing with people that see you less than an animal. If you was an animal, they treat you better. I see them on TV give a dead deer mouth to mouth. I've seen these people with a dog run down the street, side swing, they pull over, get out. What is it, boy? And fight him in the woods. Nigga, sit on the side, sit a spread right here. I work for food, I'm starving. Don't even look at it. How you ain't look? I'm a man. You stop your car, you see a dog jumping on the side, all I'm looking at, you come out across this spreadway, you hit. I ain't never thought about stopping my car to jump out and walk behind a dog. That's what they do. This is what they do. So you actually sitting trying to look to be the best you can be here? At your top level best, you ain't even a human being with these people. That's why they comfortable when they shoot you and kill you. Ain't no conscience. I can see shooting somebody that's doing me harm. Somebody that's trying to take my life. That's called survival. But just to roll up on somebody, just for no reason, already plot just to shoot you, I don't even know. I have no built up hatred for you. We just go on the street. This is what we used to do. Come for a second. I remember we go out, just walk, just say you're walking. What's up? They're like my brother Watts, man. You supposed to tell that's your wife. You supposed to tell them that's your wife. You ain't gonna let me get my brother Watts. Of course he gonna be sitting here saying, now, see, I'm building reason now to justify myself what I'm finna do to him. See, that's reasoning. Cause what he ain't doing, he ain't getting this ain't my brother Watts in the first place. But I just don't see just walking up on this man for no reason, so I make a reason. You don't give my brother what? Now where we going with it? See what I'm saying? You kind of justify yourself when you're not justified. This is the same study that pull you over and know. You already know. Why you putting me on mine? Oh, this nigga, he trying. This nigga got a gun in the car. Boom, boom, boom. I already know he got a problem. He figuring, I know I wasn't speeding. Why could the police be putting on? Why you pull me over? So calm down. I'm asking you why. You calm down. You calm down. What you doing? What you doing? Boom, boom, boom. I just need a reason. Then I go to court. I tell him he was fumbling around the car. He was all agitated. He was hostile. Y'all seen it? He hostile. I'm telling him, calm down, sir. He fitting his hand talking about what I do. Then you what? Some glitter? I thought he shot Dave. All white jury get this from Joe. No charge will be filed. Eric Garner, was any charge filed? Everybody know what Eric Garner should have did. Huh? What you supposed to do when the police choke you out? You supposed to put your hand behind your back and you supposed to surrender. You supposed to stop moving. Whenever the police choke you out, you supposed to stop moving and put your hand behind your back. Whenever you choke anybody, human instinct is to survive. That's human. You can't talk about it. It's not survival. And you're thinking, if I stop, maybe he'll stop because you see him dying. Now, he ain't have enough common sense to know, I know this nigga gonna die. This is a chokehold. He's saying he can't breathe. He's going down. He's on the ground. I still got it on the day, and we're on top of him. I'm justified. See, the reason why, for whatever reason I'm telling y'all this, I am so tired of us having to apologize. They watch us, we terrorists, we everything they want us to be. That's how they always form us. And our own black people always sitting around, but why was he out there selling cigarettes? So you can kill me? What's the law? If I'm selling cigarette, a ticket? Lock me up. That's the law. The law said choke me and kill me? Come on. The man selling single cigarettes. If you want to buy a single cigarette for $1, that's your stupidity. If you ain't got no sense to buy a pack. He ain't stealing or robbing nobody. Even though you're police, you got common sense. How many are they going to continue to kill? How many are going to continue to gun down? We're going to keep doing the same thing with the water cooler talking. To be honest, they ain't going to ever respect us. After October the 10th, they ain't going to respect us. Because they already know October the 10th, they going to come and they going to be peaceful. Oh, they know they going to talk. Oh, we got to tell them yeah. Tell them we ain't going to take it. Yeah. And tell them, yeah. And get back in your car and buy all gas, pay your hotel bill, eat out our restaurant, and go back to your nigga job. When you go, that costs them money. If it's $1 million men need to throw down 2 pieces of paper apiece. They need to look at their lost money. It need to cost them money. It's got to cost them something. That's the only way we're going to get these people to ever respect us. All we asking for, if you can show me any other race that'll take what we take and that'll still stay peaceable, then I'll tell everybody black to give up all your guns and let's go back in the cotton fields. Just show me one race. One race that'll take half of what we taking, that won't take up arms, that won't destroy this place and peel it apart, that won't start attacking the people that doing the wrong. Show me one race, and I'll be an advocate for every black going back in the field, and I'll be the first one to go. Just show them to me. You ain't going to find them. Everybody that's telling us to be calm, remain patient, don't do anything, stay civil, are any of the people that violence being perpetrated against them. All the people that tell us that, not one of them having it done to them. It's only being done to us. We're only people, when we don't even realize it because we don't look at it happening to your child. When your child leave home, it might not come back. It can be an accidental shoot. There could be a justified homicide. Not by gang violence. It could be by the police. There could be an unlawful arrest. They just got a black man they just locked up. In Seattle, Washington, 70-year-old man, he ought to have been in prison. Guess what that nigga had the nerve to be doing? Who know what he did? Had a golf club, and he was walking with it for a cane. Oh, they got it. The nigga criminal. Come on, y'all act like y'all don't know the law. Y'all that stupid? Y'all ain't know that law book. You can't walk down the street with a doing golf club for a cane. Good, clean white policeman locked him up. What are you supposed to do to that nigga? They later found footage that saw that he had an illegal arrest, and they fired the white police officer. But see what it take to fire him? Gonna take some tapes. Gonna take some more people to step in. Gonna take some pressure. Think how many times? You think that's his first time? I got the time and energy to pull over to see a 60-something, 70-year-old man walking with a golf club, and I got time to lock him up. Not 21 years old walking down the street or 17, swinging that grass, hitting light poles and hitting signs. 60-something, 70 years old walking with a golf club for a cane, and he been incarcerated. Tell me what other race gonna take that? See, they dehumanize these people. It's just bad. It's bad, and the more you start to learn our language and learn our way, the more it really makes you just look and say, what can make a people be like that? And they feel no shame. These people feel they owe you no apology or anything, but yet they still hold their creed and ways, or they believe that they're right no matter, even if they're wrong. When they went down Iraq and they killed them, they said that it had been evidently proven there had been no weapon of mass destruction. You know what they say, Dave? We were still right. But if he had gotten some. So I can go lock up a man for thought crime. I can assume Ivan gonna kill or rape, and I can lock him up. I can go ahead and kill him for being a future raper if he got the opportunity. A future robber later on in life if he got his hands on the right tool to rob. Even that law allow a person. How many times that been used against us? Y'all know how many of our black leaders and people and groups they broken up off of thought? Those black boys in Florida that was arrested didn't have $5 between all of them. They told these boys sit in prison, federal penitentiary. See, you know why ain't a problem, y'all? Because they ain't your child. See, the law, when you can lock up men, they have $5, and you told us that these guys were plotting to blow up in Chicago, they were plotting to blow up in New York, they were plotting to blow up in Atlanta. These guys didn't have $5 between all of them. They were staying in a warehouse. These men went to, this was federal, this was all over the news. How many times this happened? How many times they grab black people and they falsified and putting charges on them? This happens every day. You know what we don't think about because you're thinking, I'm a good person, I won't be around. All they just take is how they feel, baby. It's all about how they feel and what day it is. When they mark you, this is the biggest problem they got. This is how the law works. You can be charged with anything. Y'all don't know that. Charged, anything can be charged. It's up to a judge whether he can see fit to bound it over. I can walk in right now. Right now, you can be arrested, charged for attempted murder. That's the law. I ain't gonna lose my job. I can do it. I can charge you whatever I want to charge you with. When a judge gets it, it's gonna be him whether he's gonna reduce the charge or he's gonna see reading to bound it over and give it over to a jury. Okay, let's go with, did he try to kill anybody else? Y'all agree with that? Now, if a judge decides to bound him over for a jury, what is he gonna need? He's gonna need a lawyer. They're gonna be cheap. He's trying to fight attempted murder charges. So even if he wins, how much is it gonna cost him? See, that's what y'all don't get with white folks to get you. I beat the charger. I broke the bank. So I get you another way. See, if I keep getting you these humbug bogus charges, eventually you'll run out. You said just so many ways to get you. You ain't got to be guilty. It's just I can get you and keep charging you with enough stuff till it just break you. And you know, listen, most times they can drive you to suicide mentally. When I keep coming at you and I keep charging you with stuff and giving you stuff and keep at you with stuff, eventually I push you over the ledge. Then when they show you, listen, for whatever reason, I don't know why I'm talking about this stuff, but somebody need to hear it. Every one of our black leaders, a lot of our so-called black leaders we had, if you notice, just like Huey P. Newton getting on drugs, I can see that. I can see that. If you're fighting for a cause, a just cause, for a just people, and then you look at the people that you're fighting for or willing to believe the people that you're helping them to fight against, that's enough to drive you to getting drunk and getting high. Because you know me, you knew I helped formulate a plan to get ambulances to get you to the hospital, Sister Lanita, because white ambulances were not picking you up, sweetie. If you knew me and knew what I stood for, you know I started a food program to feed your grandson, Sister Tappan. But as soon as white folks come out and tell you something again, I took these kids who come out single family home and I taught them discipline. I taught them military drill, respect their neighborhoods, to grow up and be somebody. And all this I've done, been proven and evident. I set out here with guns in your neighborhood to protect you, not from gangs, from white police just coming up and snatching you up, Dave. And as soon as they come out and say one thing against me, y'all say, I knew that nigga wasn't right. Them white ambulance that never come pick up, they right. Y'all hear all this stuff. Them white folk that wouldn't feed them or teach them no discipline, they right. All these other groups, this one group that's been against you, and I've been working with you, trying to train you and learn the law. Here, P. Newell was in school to be a lawyer. He knew the law. Man, bust out on legislation floor with guns on them trying to tell these people about the stuff they were doing against you. But as soon as they give him back to it, he's going down in history as an agitator, as a gang leader, ain't that right? And hate white people. Who told you that? Did you ever hear that from his mouth? The people that he was trying to help you against are the people that told you bad things about him. Are the people that drove him to drugs, are the same people that locked him up, did the same thing I'm telling you they did. They kept charging him with stuff. He wound up fleeing the country one time, went to Cuba. Had to get out of him. Because you know what's bad? His own people could believe him. Why would the white people say that Dave did if he didn't do it? So the media just got time to just go lie on Dave? What you gonna do? It's gonna drive you to something. That's always been our history. Even with Shaul, when he sat there, he tried to tell the people they had done almost sacrifice to him. No sooner they got through, they stoned him and left him for dead. When Moshe came up to try to deliver the people, afterward he seen two brothers and he told them, hold on, why y'all do each other wrong? Let the one that did wrong throw something from among you. Are you going to kill us like you did the Egyptian? He fled. He said he supposed that brother would have understood how that Yahuwah would have delivered them by his hand. He said, but they understood not. It's just like they train them to hate me and think that Tony Smith hates everybody. I hate wrong. Amen. I hate wrong, especially when it affects me and people like me. Y'all hear me? Our oppression had never stopped. We just become this. It just become we just numb. You know what's bad? It's been happening to us so long till it seems as though we free. What you free to do? You only free to do what I let you do. It's just like a dog when you take that collar and you let him run. As long as he stay in your sight. That dog can lap up to that door and come back. He start, hey, that dog stop. That dog run. That dog know, oh, I went too far. Come back around. Then shoot back past me again and run. Why I sit here on the, y'all seen people that let that dog go? That dog just run that way. Go. Shoot across that way and go. Then when they get through with that, they get up that collar. Come on and get down on your knee. Get down. Put that collar. That dog, I don't know, bow down. Hook that on there. Now let's go home. That's been the science of the whole time we've been here. You only been free to do what they let you do. Nobody's got the rights they giving us. Nobody's stuck with it but us. These ain't right. These wrongs. They ain't gave us no right. We got wrongs. People can't really understand what we had to deal with. People say, you don't see the problem because you ain't black. You don't see the problem because things that happen to us, it'll never happen to you. Listen, the reason why other races not a threat, why you think they can let so many Mexicans come over here? Because you're not a threat. Why you think they'll turn a boatload of Haitians around and let Cubans come? Because you're not a threat. Why you think they don't let no Somali, they'll sink a boat for they let you come? They'll meet a Cuban in the water. With Polo Loco. Because we are a threat, they'd rather let you drown in the water. They'll get these people and see them drown. I'd rather you die in the water and try to let you get to the land. All the other races come, because every one of them get here, you know what they start doing? They try to act white. That's why I let you over here. You know what you're going to try to do? How many Mexicans you say, listen, the Mexican gang, who they fighting in California? Black. How many white neighborhoods? But they go in Beverly Hills fighting them too? They ain't crazy. Oh yeah. Them at 13 crazy. They been to Beverly Hills. How long they going to work there to go to Beverly Hills? All the M, all the S is going to be done. Huh? All them MS going to be MFs. They ain't going no Beverly Hills. People know how far to go there. They ain't crazy. All you got to do is go there one time. Go through Beverly Hills one time, then I believe you crazy. Once you go through that and shoot, and start killing them white folk, then I believe you crazy. So they let you know they ain't crazy. You know who else they ain't messing with in prison? Not one Aryan nation. One Aryan nation ain't even a major population in the prison. They ain't gonna cross no line. Mexican mafia ain't crossing that line. Ain't no MS-13 gonna cross that line. Ain't no black. Listen, nobody crossing that line for them. White people keeping it, they so dumb, they got all them fights. Them white folk, they are the majority, they are the minority. And they still sitting up here and got running them. The MS-13, the Mexican mafia, all getting their dope from the Aryan nation. Can't do nothing with these people, man. They got these dumb idiots sitting out here fighting and juking each other up for food at they call. When they slow their dope up, they tell both of them, y'all done, ain't no more fight. I can't get my dope here. Everybody shut down. If I'm so mad with you, Dad, I don't want to kill you, how they going to tell me to stop? I got my mind set, I'm going to kill you. They going to tell y'all done. Okay. Because you ain't bad as you claiming. That's the reason why I'm telling you that we've been made a fool of. We've been made a fool of. All these people will work together, plot just to keep us from being who we are. The people don't even know what they get when I'm talking to them. I come in and risk their mind and try to free them. We've been a slave all our lives on these people. We ain't never been free to do nothing. The only thing you free to do is go back on that done job and go to work on the plantation. I've been telling y'all what we ought to do. I got people that be plotting against me. These niggas done burn me so bad, they'll go work for these white folk and won't never miss a day. They ain't gonna never mess up. They ain't gonna never come up short. They only gonna do it when they do us. I've been told, man, again, let me tell you, average y'all, I deal with a lot of y'all until I just get tired. Then I move on and do something different. I'm gonna cut loose too today. I'm gonna cut loose. Let me tell you, I'm so tired of getting burnt by y'all jokers. Y'all have burnt me so bad. Why they gotta be their pastor? What I got that just mine? Y'all tell me what I got that just mine. Tell me what I got who in here I won't help? Who in here I won't take care of? Y'all jokers beat me so bad so many times. I don't think I get that from folks. Backstabbing, dirty niggas just beat you out of everything. But you know what? I won't deter me from doing my job. Won't deter me. Work for these white folks, won't miss a beat. White people ain't got a white. They get their head, I don't care they ain't got no hair, just white. All that crack. All that crack. You look at a white folk mouth, you say, your mouth so black inside? Oh, that's that nigga head I got up in my behind. These jokers will be loyal to white folks. They'll never cross a line. They'll never let them down. They'll never fail them. Only when it comes down to us, they'll beat us. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all sleep at night. It's the thing of if he get $1, they'll never question what that white company make. They'll never question. They ain't gonna question what's on that load, how much. That could be $1 million, a $15 million load they got. They still get $8 an hour. And it's right for them to get $8 an hour. I get some, what that pay on there, how many that is on there, they'll repeat it. They'll nigga count everything you got. They'll beat you down and want everything you get, and they'll never see you getting that. They'll never cross a white person and do it. They'll never do it. They ain't never going to tell them. They ain't going to never put on no white folk. They ain't going to never ask them, how much all this on this load cost? You just lost your job. You don't ask no white person. You're a nigga. You stand in front of that truck and shut your mouth, nigga. Only when it comes down to us, you don't get the argument, you don't get the fight, you don't get the cheating, you don't get the scamming. Every time when it comes down to me or it come down to somebody else to him. I love y'all, though. Y'all make me, though. It make me strong. Because I don't never have I ever let internet stop me? Man, I never. Let me tell you something. I tell you for a ain't never one of y'all in y'all life gonna ever take me down. I never put all my eggs in one basket. I already know what y'all capable of doing in the first place. I just give y'all a lot of shots so when I do cut y'all off, because I'm going all sinners. I'm looking for all sinners. Good, clean, wholesome Christians that's going to come and go to work. I ain't going to have to put up with their family issue, no foods that they got. I ain't got to give them no extra. I ain't going to have to split nothing out with them. Done. I'm done with y'all. Bunch of y'all here done burnt me. Bunch of y'all ain't had nothing if it weren't for me. Bunch of y'all ain't never had nothing for me. But I don't want the nigga come right around and do me dirty, though. But it ain't going to stop. It won't deter me from obeying the gospel, though. It won't deter me from preaching. It's just bad. Because that's that same slave mentality you have from being under him. Make sure you take me down, you crab. Pull one of us down, you crab. They get that white man gonna push it. Can't even hardly lift him. Nigga throw it back out trying to get that white man out. No, you don't need to be. It's all niggas in here, son. Hurry up for them niggas. Ask for something, son. So you can sit on my heads. We bad. Why us? Got the cleanest gospel you gonna get. Got the rightest all of him you gonna ever serve. Why you got to be so nasty, Ray? Why you got to be so damn nasty, Ray? Because you just a nasty nigga. I don't get it. I don't get it. How you gonna ever get away from this place when you got the same mentality they give you that's keeping us divided? The stuff y'all pull and do, you can't pull that stuff nowhere else. Y'all know y'all can't do some stuff y'all. For the life of me, I cannot understand y'all to save my life. Honestly, how many of y'all ever did business with me? Anybody? Have I ever beat you? Please, y'all go to hell. Y'all. I beat you, flim-flammed you, stole you, shot you some old funny story. Bet I have though. They done got me. They'll get it every time. They don't care. These folks don't care. They don't care. It's scary. It's scary. It's like, why don't we want to see ourselves away from him? Why we can't do each other right? We hear the same word. If anything, I want to see you make it, brother. Anything, I want to see you make it, son. I hope she die. I hope she don't make it. I hope she lose everything. Are you serious? I know you need me. You count on me to do something. Why would I let you down? Why would I do that to you? Because then when you fall, you back down here, we together, and you can't be no help to me when we in the same hole. I'm in a hole. If you can get out and help you get out, I'm looking for you to put your hand. I ain't looking for her to get out and walk off and say she good. I'm looking for her to say, huh? Then when I get both, we can pull out something. Now both we snatching other people out. Not these niggas here, boy. Not these niggas here. Not these here. Not these here. These the most niggas here you ever find in your life. These the dirtiest niggas you ever find in your life. But it's beautiful, though. It's beautiful to know that. Because it don't change how I treat people. It just scares me on how bad your mind. See, this hurts you. It's a spiritual defect, first of all. It's a spiritual defect. It's a spiritual dysfunction, I call it. Because what I want for me and my family, I want for everybody else in their family. See, when I ain't got it or I ain't trying to achieve it, it's going to be hard for me to want it for you, Josh. Because I ain't trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got it. I ain't working toward it. So I don't want to see you with it. I just got to be honest. I just don't. I might say it, but I really don't. I might say I did it. It's an accident. Nigga, how many of y'all I had to apologize in business because I've been, kind of dirty and I wasn't thinking. I was just dirty. How many of y'all? I ever had to apologize because oh man, I don't know what. Man, I was just being a nigga. Why? How that work? How I just be a nigga when I supposed to always be a brother? How that supposed to be? I always supposed to be just. How that work? I don't know. I just can't imagine some of this stuff. Because the first thing I had to look at is deal with self internally. That's why I tell a lot of stuff. When you're dealing with stuff like this and you start dealing with these words, you start dealing with our language, you start dealing with, just the pure form of who he is, it had to change your aspect. Y'all, God, don't make me jealous if y'all get something. I want you to have it. He done says the Father good pleasure to give you the kingdom. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing but some little trash stuff we got here. I don't care how pretty, how new, all it's going to take is some days, it's going to be old. They say, I got a new car. It ain't new no more after you have it a while. Right. Once the counter flip, you already a year behind. So you don't let none of that stuff move you to make you better than anybody else, but we ought to be able to work to want to see each other with some. And we don't learn how to work together collectively. As a people, that's the first thing we had to do when they came out, leaving out of Egypt. Ain't no one nigga just walking out of Egypt. But see, when you go out as a group, see what I'm saying? That's how we got to do everything. We got to leave out like it was. Yaakov didn't just walk out and leave from Laban's house. He walked out with what he had. He said, I'm taking my family with me now. That's the mindset we got. But y'all mind so individualized for stuff, you ain't even got a future. When y'all make decisions, y'all don't even think about a future. So what's going to be tomorrow after I make the decision? Once I screw you real good, Hayward, I'm going to screw you real good. What's my future tomorrow? What about the next day? Something going to happen. Say I'm going to hit you up real good. I'm going to hit you, let's get about 40 grand probably. That 40 grand ain't going to last forever. What's going to happen when that run out? Am I going to be able to go back and see Hayward? People that know Hayward, that like Hayward, am I going to be able to go see them? Y'all don't think. Y'all make decisions without really thinking about how you do with one another, how you put people in position and put people in bad decisions, because y'all don't care. There's never an excuse. There's never an excuse. I can't accidentally stick my hand in your pocket and get your money. I'm going to purposely stick my hand there and get your money. You got me? Everything I'm going to do, you're going to be purpose. There ain't going to be no accident happen. It's an accident if you wind up catching me. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have called me. That's the accidents. Y'all got to start learning how y'all do stuff, how y'all work with each other. See, it hurt y'all. It's so damn. When I tell y'all, we could cover so much ground with this book. Y'all just have no idea how much ground we can cover. Do y'all believe I'm good at what I do?
Amen.
I can cover ground with this book. That's only by the grace of the Most High. But the truth be told, what hurt us, you separated. See, y'all got to look at how we compact, how you put together. We're a body. And a body is many members, but it's one body. See, you got to learn how the body operates. It has joints. It has vessels. It has muscle. It has things that have to work together in order for it to function. If I'm going to take myself to say walk down this aisle, there are some things that's got to work together. Y'all got me? First of all, it got to become a decision. Y'all got to be a mindset. Now, with walking, what's going to help? I got to have sight. Y'all got me? I got to have sight. When I start to move, I have two big toes that's got to say, we got to do some balancing. Without those toes, do you know what you'll do? I take both them big toes off. You done. You gonna fall. That's your balance. So you start, then I got hands that's gonna move just to sway the catch. Because if I slip, one say, look, I'm gonna catch it. I might not be the feet. I might not be the eyes. I might not be the brain. But if you fall day, I'm gonna try to get you. Because that's what we gonna do. I ain't gonna go and say, man, fall and bust your head, nigga, because you ain't talk to me. I felt like I was left out. And then you know, the feet get the water. That's how y'all mess up. Y'all don't start seeing your way on. I'm told a lot of y'all here on been in. Why y'all can't get the mindset? Let's get one thing established first. Then you can pull up everything else. Everybody been doing their own thing so long. Then we start dealing with this niggas. These niggas will mess us up every time. They mess us up every time. Because it be folk, their mindset ain't on together. Their mindset on get me. It's easy to get, what you think? You got some money. You got some money. Let me. Ask me for your money back. I ain't got it. What you supposed to do? What the Bible teacher do? What did the Bible? Hold on. What about? You want to slap me? You should want to slap me. He should want to kick my behind. What the book teach you? Huh? Go ahead and go. You got no more money? Just say you got some more. You got some more? You got some more money? That too. Tell him to give your money back. They ain't getting you nothing. What you supposed to do? You gonna beat me up? And be in him? I know what you gonna beat me up. You gonna stay there? What we talk though, Leon? What we talk? See how I'm gonna use it? I'm gonna take advantage of you. That's what these niggas doing here. That's what they doing here. You can't do that on the street. What happened on the street with that food that day? What y'all have on the street about? Nigga let you hold that money because your family gonna need that for that casket. That's right. So you use all that. They gonna need that. So when I shoot you up, I'm gonna leave that there because they gonna need to bury you. I go to court, maybe some juror will look at that. So he did let them keep the money. I say not guilty. It's that bad mentality y'all get sometimes. Y'all don't consider how the body work and how we ought to work. A lot of times the Most High will allow things and let you do things, and you'll think you're getting over, and the whole time you're not getting over. You actually setting yourself up for kill. Let's pick this up real quick. Luke 17:1. Dog, I can get y'all out of here. But it's right, though.
Amen.
See, that's why I try to tell y'all. Yeah, see, I recognize people that's eyes for me. Let me tell you something I don't do. When Leroy, I appreciate him. I appreciate him. When we started really conversing and doing this change on learning the word, the language, he never asked me about money. Never did. Never had that conversation. I went on Bill Pay, asked him for his address. Bill Pay, shot him some. He said, what's this, brother? I said, I want to give you some. He said, Man, I wasn't expecting that. I said, I'm the type of person, I couldn't see working a man and not giving him something. I said, that don't make sense. I said, the book ain't taught a man apply, he supposed to apply and hope. See, because we had to come say, I'm justified. You know what I can say? Oh, I mean, he ain't say he wanted nothing. That's that called that nigga. Come on, that's that nigga. I'm justified. If he never told me a monetary price, then do I owe him anything? That's how a lot of y'all think. Oh, a lot of y'all like that. everything ain't here free. Georgia Power called me, they told me, they said, we sent them the check, they sent it back. They said, what you doing? That's free power. The water people, we sent them a check for the water, they sent it back too. They said, that's the MIM. I said, they said, you don't pay for the MIM. It's running over, it's a flood, it's a stream. I said, man, I've been sitting up here thinking stuff costs money. They look at that water you ain't think nothing about, and it's running through them pipes. It's somebody to monitor those pipes. It's somebody to keep up with that pressure. And that people got to be paid. Whether you see it or not, somebody got to be paid so you get a bill. Y'all got it? Y'all just bad on how y'all do stuff. Y'all so always thinking something free. That's why you don't never get ahead. Some of y'all just bad. Y'all just bad on how y'all do stuff. You've been taught better. So I wouldn't dare do a man like y'all would do me. I wouldn't dare muzzle the ox of a man. The man, well, I need men. I don't say about y'all. What am I? Got the men down there in the classroom too. They ain't gonna give them nothing. Shouldn't pay them because they ain't the pastor, should it? Ain't that how they supposed to work? That's what the book said, the pastor's supposed to get paid. I try to see about these folks. These folks work on camera, work on stuff. I get y'all try to just put something there and I appreciate you. Can't always think everything free. Like now, I try to break out. Y'all got to just get away from that mindset. I always thinking somebody owe y'all something. But I don't owe y'all nothing. We went out to see the man of God. That man came up 40 camera and laid it down. All he want to go find out is that master going to get up. He going to recover. He didn't say, I brought you 40 camera laying down. Now make him get up. All he want to know is he going to get up. Come see the man of God. Look at you don't come see the man of God. Cost you 40 camel. How many times y'all done brought 40 camel laid down? Oh, that's just checking. 40 camels? Not one. 40? All you want to know is he going to get up, Dave. But you know what y'all do? Before you get me that Luke 17, get me up at Malachim Aleph 1. First chapter. For those y'all, why they say I ain't preached tonight. You right, I had. Your mama ain't either. She ain't preached tonight and now another night, a lying heifer. Heifer is a female cow. White folk taught you that. First of all, they gave you the word heifer. We'd have called it cow. Then he come back when you use heifer, then he told you it's a cuss word. Tell him make up your mind. Oh, they try to teach you heifer is a curse word. Heifer is what they call a cow. A heifer. Then they say, oh, you ain't supposed to say that's a bad word. Well, why he gave it to you? He played with you every time he give you something. I don't really tell you mama heifer because of big titties. She look like she got 10 of them down now.
Thank the Lord.
All she do is look like she eat grass. I folk wait their time worry about a bee throwing up. You know what's the danger though? Something come to me, I was telling the brother. You think about this right here. What is chewing the cow? Chewing the cud. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Are cows clean?
Yeah.
Cows clean.
Yeah.
When they chew the cud, they throw it back up
Yeah.
and eat it. Why you can't eat that? But bees unclean and you can eat what they throw up. Make plain and sense, don't it? A cow clean. So why he don't teach me to eat what a cow throw up? But all of a sudden he tell me I can go eat what a bee throw up that ain't clean. Make plenty of sense, you stupid. How that work? I don't eat the grass that the cow throw up out of his mouth. I'm going to say that's filthy. You going to look at what a cow throw and pick it up and put it in your mouth and eat it. Put it on a biscuit. Salt some chicken with it. But a bee that's in your book that tell you it's unclean, I'm going to tell you what he throw it out of his mouth and call it sweet and start eating it. How exactly did that work? Every time we just wait, he get them. Everybody got different agendas, though. But I'm finna start changing some of these agendas around him. Gotta change. I see straight through folk. been seeing through people. I just be patient with some of y'all. I've been seeing through y'all. Ain't none of y'all in here don't know though. You hear me? I can tell every one of y'all. I know who you. I know when you came here. I know when you start. I know when you mess on yourself. You'll check your drawer. You won't see it. I see it finna come out. By the time you got to check it, it'll fall in there. You say, how that happen? Because I told it before it happened. I can help y'all out with a whole lot of stuff. Y'all waste too much time just being dirty, conniving, and just rotten. I just can't get that. How I'm comfortable in myself when I'm hearing a word that liberates me from that. Knowing I'm just a conniving, dirty nigga. That's just part of life. Let's see what he said. This is Malachi chapter 1, Aleph. What is the Aleph for? For First Kings. Listen, First Malachi. Listen.
In verse 1.
Listen.
Now Malach Daud was old and stricken in years.
Yeah.
And they covered him with clothes, but he got no heat.
Yeah.
Wherefore his servants said unto him, if there be sought for my Malach, a young virgin, and let her stand before.
I'm sorry. Malachi Beth, chapter 1. That's talking about Daud. Some of these fellas here think they get old, they're going to get a virgin. You ain't going to do them but disappoint them. And she didn't even sleep with him. She just held him. He was cold. But y'all get him. That's all you going to be able to do. She going to be cold. You ain't going to be able to do nothing with him. Listen to the book.
Then Moab rebelled against Yasharal after the death of Ahab. And Ahaziah fell down through a lattice in his upper chamber that was in Samaria.
Yeah.
And was sick. And he sent messengers and said unto them, go inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron, whether I shall recover of this disease. But the Malachi of Yahuwah said to Alayah the Tishbite, arise, go up to meet the messengers of the Malach of Samaria.
Yeah.
And say unto them, is it not because there is not a Elohim in Yasharal that he go to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron?
Let me tell you what else happened. A lot of times people do that. Anything you can do to get around the Most High, Yahuwah, they'll go somewhere cheaper, go somewhere sorry, go somewhere less efficient than to go see the man of God because they know it's going to cost them. People don't want to hear the truth. They'll go where people going to tell them lies. Oh, yeah. People don't look. I tell you a lot of time about people in y'all group. Some of the stuff, y'all had to watch people when people tell y'all certain things, that people plot certain things. Make sure y'all watch them because you had to look and figure. You had to look and figure. They figure you to try you to see where you at and how you think. I already know when these people do stuff, just watch them. Whenever they do stuff, they shoot stuff past you. They ain't just shooting it past you. I'm seeing where you at. I'm just seeing where you at. Yeah, I tell you, that was something else. Yeah, that was funny when he preached that, huh? Kind of, you be like, what? Yeah, keep moving. He ain't bite. He started, yeah, it was kind of funny. Yeah, I was thinking about that myself. So I get it. So we get together and we'll go together and we'll go up and we'll sing together. That'd be bad news. They get all y'all kicked out. So y'all read through the line. Read through the line. Oh, these folks, they slick. Y'all don't catch a lot of stuff. That's why some folks, let me tell y'all what y'all don't watch. Y'all don't notice some stuff. I'll tell y'all about it later. Don't worry about it. I'll tell y'all about it later. Some of y'all don't catch it. I know why. Because if I tell y'all now, you know what they're going to do? They'll change it. They'll change it. They'll change it. These folks slick. They slick in. Oh, they slick. Oh, they slick. They slick. Some of them stay away from that middle table and they sit out there. They know to stay away from that table. They know where to stay. They know where they can sit and what they can pull off and what they can get away with. A lot of these folks will try y'all. Y'all just miss it. A lot of them just scope y'all, just see where you at. Shoot stuff across you and just try to pass it by. See if you get it or not. You had to see where you at. You're the white folk. People slick. Y'all want, because you know what happened to you? Your defenses be down. Because you ain't looking to try to think nobody like that. Good. I just want to see where you at. Just shoot it by them. All these folks now, they slick. They good. See where I sit? I can watch everybody. A lot of stuff. People be talking, they don't watch me. I be watching everybody. Because I already know my people. I already know how they work. I know how a lot of it ain't everybody. It's just some of them. It is. And some of them just try y'all like that. They like to just see. Little stuff. Just shoot little stuff. And some stuff be so little, you'll miss it. They smooth another way. And you be thinking, nah, get it out of my mind. Devil trying to put some in mind. Another devil one. He just trying to let you catch and see The jokers a lot slicker than what you think they are now. That just count one of them things. You know what I'm saying? That's what people do. Y'all do know that, right? Everybody ain't here for the same thing. Y'all didn't think that, did you? Man, they want the best honey holes you gonna ever get in. Come on, man. We take care and look out for our own. You can screw up, mess up, we're gonna keep you. We'll take you back depending on, you know what I'm saying? You can mess up your money and use my money and some of the member money. You can't beat this honey hole. Get them, then you apologize, repent. How many times you been doing that, though? How many times I give them repent and apologize? Don't make sense. What am I doing? I need to keep standing down and repent and apologize. Because I keep getting caught. I don't be repenting before I do it. Y'all don't catch it. Don't worry about it. People are a lot smarter than what y'all think. People think they be smart. Man. I know a lot of this, how everybody take it. Like just being up, a lot of folks think it make them smarter. It don't make them smart, it make them dumber. They have the country people slower. They don't kind of know. Not at all. Not at all. We can see you. I used to do that. I used to go down to Sparta, Georgia years ago. Go down there and I was smart. Them jokers so lame in country. Them old folks will see you though. They'll be watching you. Them old folks won't have your smart city talking, but they be watching you. They'll see a thing that'll come to an end before they run just like you and talk like you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all got something in here. Y'all just don't know them because you don't catch stuff. I catch stuff because I always come back up. I catch them. It's a beautiful way, though. It is. I just tell you that. Get smart. You had to get smart. You had to watch when people try you and shoot stuff by you. People know. Just somebody just walk up and just slap you. Why you think somebody just walk up and just slap somebody today? Why y'all think? Because you know you can get away with it. I already decided up. I ain't got no reason to walk up and just slap nobody I don't know because I'm an idiot. When I slap somebody, I felt like I already know I could do it to you. I don't got back. They already know some of the stuff they shoot by you. I already know I could do that. People ain't stupid as y'all thinking they are. People stupid, they want to play like they want to repent and play like, I don't want to be put out, I don't want to, that'd be good. But it come to their own hurt. It come to their own demise. I don't know what you got just being slick. I just don't get it. All that slick stuff I did in the street. That's why I left that stuff at. I still want to be slick, cunning, get over. I could stay in them streets out there. I could stay right on out there and kept doing it. That junk get old out there. Because there's always somebody else while you slicking folk trying to slick you. Like I told you, I used to rob. I was good. I was real good. Nobody that didn't know I robbed knew it. Nobody didn't know it. Because it wasn't for them to know it. Y'all know that? Till I was sitting outside when I looked out my window one night and a nigga was sitting outside to rob me dead. I ain't never seen him before in my life. Then when I realized I wasn't that smart. You never don't rob nobody you don't know. You either got an inside or something before you do it. You just don't pop. That don't even make sense. I seen a man sit outside my apartment one. I ain't never seen that man before in my life. All I tried to figure out, how this happened. How did I slip? And somebody knew where I stayed. The guy was sitting right outside my apartment. I ain't never seen him before in my life. Never. Never nowhere. I'm seeing the guy sitting out here and I see the guy put a mask on, get ready to get out there car. He was going to die that night. He was going to die that night. As soon as he kicked that door, he was going to die. But you know the Most High put on me though? He said, this is going real bad for you. If he get one shot off, I said, oh yeah, I'm going to be down low. I'm going to be shooting up. What if his hands shoot up like this and he wind up going out and he shoot? All I kept trying to figure, from where I'm going to pop him at. I'm going to stand in the corner. What if a shot just get off and go through? I had a friend. His old lady was in the house and they got robbed. He popped the guy. But when he popped the guy fell back shooting and killed his old lady. So all it was just pop in my mind, what if this guy get a shot off? And it'd be a shot and it's bad and I wind up getting hit. I said, then the police come, they gonna wanna know, and they gonna look, I got a Porsche outside trying to figure. So what you do the reason this guy wanna rob you? I'm like, if I kill him, all this gonna be questioned when they come, it's gonna be a matter of, so what made that man, where you work at, why did he wanna rob you? And the next thing you know, this whole thing just go bad. He heard something, and that guy got out of his car, he ran back in his car and he took off. One way or another, he was gonna die. And I probably gonna wind up dying and catching a shot too. Or if I just got him, I didn't. It was gonna be a mess trying to explain to these people why this man was trying to rob me, because they're gonna wanna know where you work. Let me get your ID, and this is gonna be a big mess. So I say that to say, you ain't slicker than you think, y'all. Because you don't know who watching you. I used to make it my business. I ain't go home the same way. I made it my business. I didn't take everybody to my house. Y'all got me? I just didn't take everybody to my house because I knew what kind of stuff I do and I knew how people were. You don't bring people to your house. So to see somebody sitting outside my house I've never seen before, Paul backed up looking at my house to rob me to come up here, that's bad. He just let me know that you ain't slick as you thought you was, did you? I prided myself on being slick. I prided myself on being smarter than the average nigga. I used to look, they used to do some dumb stuff. I prided myself on being better than them every time. And to sit here and somebody was sitting outside my house waiting to rob me and I'm sitting here waiting. And all I'm looking at that man putting me saying, this gonna go bad. All this in my mind, this is gonna go bad. Either way it go, it's gonna be bad for you. I tell y'all a lot of stuff y'all do, keep doing it long enough. It's gonna be bad for you though. So a lot of y'all, what you do just like he did. You'll go and you acquire other people. You don't want to come ask the man of God. That's why they'll shoot stuff by y'all. They don't want to do. Because they come in, they already know what's going to happen. I watch y'all do all kind of stuff. I tell y'all don't do something. Supposed to go do the opposite of what I tell them and go ahead and go on and commit and do it so that way I can't tell them it's a bad deal. Y'all don't be smart. Y'all just be dumb. Y'all don't realize it's going to tumble down here. It's going to get worse and worse for you. And I'm going to be sitting right here looking saying, I could have told you to ask me. But y'all do the same thing to do. You'll go ask the God of Ekron. Y'all going to go in and inquire, ask somebody else. When folks tell y'all, why don't you go see Pastor? Well, they don't need to talk to Pastor. Because you already know what's going to happen. You go ask Ekron, what you think he's going to tell you? He's going to tell you what you want to hear. Y'all already know they're going to do it. Just like they ain't want to go ask Mick, y'all. You don't want to come ask me. You already know I ain't going to go. Ain't that right? You know, go ask everybody else, go around everybody else. You don't want to come at me because you know when I tell you, I'm going to size you up and I'm already tell you. And I'm going to tell you because I know you and I know it's already right when I tell you, but I'm going to see what you're going to do. So a lot of y'all do stuff your own way and later on it wind up hurting you. Come on, son, finish reading this so we get them through. Y'all ain't like this. Ain't been no teaching tonight. All this is to just kind of get y'all just thinking, get acclimated on how y'all got some dirty folk, boy. Y'all some dirty niggas, boy. Dirty niggas. But I know how to treat you. Listen.
Now, therefore, thus said Yahuwah, thou shalt not come down from that bed on which thou art gone up.
That's what get them right there. Because they didn't come by and see the man of God. Ain't no good going to happen. Ain't no good going to happen. Anytime you don't come by and see me, it be bad. Folks look at that. I ain't got to go. I'm sick. I know, dude. I ain't got to go. I know, dude. I know it. But you don't want to go in and inquire the man of God. I can tell you why you sick. I can tell you why stuff going the way it's going. But you don't want to hear me. You at Ekron. Ekron will tell you what you want to hear. It's the white man's fault. It's everybody's fault but you saved, filled with the Holy Ghost. That's what Ekron going to tell. They come tell me, say, you know you're a devil. You know you need to repent and get saved. Yeah, they don't want to hear that. Go ask Ekron. See, when you come see the man of God, it's going to cost you something. You already know you're going to have to be restricted, have to do something that you not commonly want to do, but that's what it's going to take for you to get saved. See, you're not going to get saved doing what you want to do. Nobody ever got saved doing what they want to do. That's the problem with everybody. Everybody trying to get saved doing what they want to do. You can't do what you want to do and be saved. Being saved is putting you under management. If you're going to be under management, then you're going to have restrictions. There's going to be guidelines. And you're going to have to sustain these things if you're going to obtain the Spirit. And you don't want to do that. You want the Spirit without management and without guidelines. You want to be grown when you can't be grown. He told you, except you convert and come as a little, what was that again? Child. You don't come grown. I'm going to come and tell you, no, I'm a man. That's your problem. Stay man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead on my man. That's your problem. You need to stop being a man and you need to be converted as a little child. Then you can do like Cuff told you, grow in grace and in the knowledge. That's what Shaul told. He said, when I was a child, you know what he said then? He let you know. I had to start out. That's what people mean. He said, when I was a child, that's how I spoke. That's how I read. He said, but when I became, what was it again? Then I put away food. If you're a man, you'll stop doing this stupid stuff. That's why, y'all know, how many times I had to stop this thing and I had to apologize for all my foolishness. My lying, my connivingness, my scamming and flim-flamming. Because I'm supposed to be a man. I'm supposed to put away foolish things. So that's what I try to get y'all to do, mature and be a man. But then a man comes with responsibility. A man got to oversee and take care of. Man got to be responsible. I don't blame. I would be a child too. Big dumb baby. Man don't want to be a man. That responsibility. You don't get to take off. You always got to be a man. When you don't feel good, you got to be a man. When you feel good, you got to be a man. When things ain't going right, you got to be a man. When folk do, you still got to be a man. You can't pull out and be boy. You can't be childlike. You got to be a man. That's what I try to teach y'all. It don't matter about the seasons or whatever. The application we give them for what we got to be is still the same. The Shaul told you that I learned it whatsoever state I'm in to deal with.
Be content.
I learned how to be hungry. I learned how to be full. I learned how to be abased. I learned how to be exalted. So y'all got to learn these things, but y'all wind up getting yourselves in situations that wind up hurting you more than help you because y'all hadn't learned to get away from things and start to mature spiritually minded. Some of y'all, your groups, y'all got groups, and you got to start looking at y'all do too much stupid stuff for somebody not to sit down and say, you are an idiot. So that stop you. Because I would be looking at somebody keep telling me, man, I'm an idiot. I'm a buffoon. At some point, I need to stop what I'm doing and change. Get responsible. You ought to be somebody can count on. Who would want to be somebody can count on?
That's right.
Y'all guys, y'all thrive off of your independence of nobody depending on you. I like some of these guys, they would get married. You know what it is? Once they pull that thing out they draw, they're responsible. They'd be like, they responsible. When that thing come out, you responsible for that. They don't want to be responsible. So they'll just keep it in the shower, man, and just wash it as hard and fast as they can. Make their own lotion. See, you mess around, you pull that out, you got to be responsible. Because, see, something can happen. Somebody can get pregnant. They can have babies. Then they're going to make you have to work harder. I ain't finna do that, man. No, man. They ain't finna pull that. No, not come responsible. Got to be a man. Folk counting on you then. Man, them things study be coming in. Bills, a car breakdown, something happen, a child will need something, a child will be sick. You had to go to something doing. Bill will come out of nowhere. Keep it in the shower. Stay in the shower. Hour and 50 minutes. For a while, I'm talking about, what that shampoo? There ain't no shampoo. Because you don't want to be responsible. You don't want to be somebody can count on. I mean, as a man, that comes with being a man. When we look at the Most High, we look at him, Moshe told us he was a man of war. Yeah. He started being somebody we can count on. Y'all know what I'm saying? We can count on him, spiritual or in that. We can count on him. And that's why I try to put in y'all, bro. Y'all might think I might run y'all down. I'm the worst person ever to get on you. I push you because society had deemed you already unfit.
Yep.
Man, the society already deemed y'all unfit to be responsible. When they give out them welfare check, white people can get welfare check and it don't affect their manhood. But for you, it takes something, and it should, because he done told her you were supposed to loan to many nations and borrow from none. Go and get them people, get them folk that stuff back. Say, man, you'll never reduce me down being less than what I got to be. I push y'all brothers stride to get out there and make sure you be the best you can be. So you got to work harder, so you always be the man. When you start getting me some food stuff, man, where you going to start counting? How old Bryce is? Brian, he need to go. He got to get out. That's my son. We going to take that food. Bryce, you got to go. I don't control my house. You don't control. I'll tell him when it's time. Nobody going to put nobody out of my house. You don't tell my wife, listen, we finna cut your check. Why? Is Tony still out? Yeah. Well, it's going to cut. Now she got to put me out. Ain't going to never give me nothing without come back taking something. Tell nigga, keep them little checks serious. Don't even eat that junk. Right. Checkmate, nigga. Yeah. Tell me I just got to grind a little harder then. What I do to keep you out of my home, I ain't never going to have my kids stuck in poke for no juicy juice. Nigga sit up, step, need to get her blood. Chew. Man, all these holes, all they doing back and head and neck. What they been missing for some juicy juice? Man, please, keep that junk.
Amen.
Go ahead and get a whole bunch of doing cow pus. Ain't he gonna drink it? Kid done said, Mr. Sutton been poked the mama. Why you need to mom in my baby booty and I get one in my mouth? Oh, you can take it from the booty. All this questionable. Why are we in the booty? Do the doctor put it in your booty to take your temperature? Why they got to go in the baby booty? Go on, question that. They know you don't know no medical, so they leave you right there. They can stick it on the baby arm, then they'll come back and put it on the arm. Why you ain't been put on? It depends on what I want to play with. Sometimes I want to play with the arm, sometimes I want to play with the booty. Baby sitting here so sudden, the baby been raped. Ain't even called law and order, baby been raped. Nigga sitting here with some Chex cereal all stacked up across, don't even eat them. Refrigerated from top, loaded milk all in the deep freezer. Baby sitting here, anal just old. But you got all your Chex cereal and your Juicy Juice. Y'all didn't think about it like that, did it? That's what we suscept our kids to. Man, sit here, ain't no different than slavery. Poke and pick my kid first. Why my baby got to go there? You got to come look at my baby and search all through my baby before you give me a voucher for some milk. You my white tit. All the milk your kid need, give him that mother pull that tit out. I don't want my titty too big. You pull that tit out and feed that baby. I'm trying to worry about you. Feed that baby. Ain't no better milk going to come out from that baby except what you give it. You eat right and you eat wholesome and get enough water and you don't get that baby no powder milk. Try this. Got to get all the dirt out before you pour milk. Got those old sand tit thing. Trying to feed the baby a sand tit. Those tit come with an umbrella. They can put a beach out there. The way I put some milk up in that thing. Get that baby no sand tit. Y'all all right? Some little baby at home saying, preacher, preacher. I try to tell you this stuff, man. Society done crippled us. I sent all my single sisters at home, I sent them a text. I sent a bunch about Michigan by accident, showing them what Ron Paul wife finna get an award. Give her an award for being a stay-at-home mom. State giving her an award for it. He said, I done got all kind of awards. My wife been with me. I've been all kind of prestige awards I done got. He said, that's my wife getting one. Said, for being a stay-at-home mom. He said they struggle. I sent him the video of something. Then I sent his sister. So there ain't but one guy, and they all the nigga, yeah, my phone missed. I know. So they looking at that guy hit, his phone tore up. That man said he struggled. They said they had that little bit of house. He said about how little house was, showed pictures of it. Said they struggled. Said she stayed there. He said, I appreciate you, how you stayed at home and made a home for me and my kid, for our kids. Everybody now rushing, trying to get here so you can funk that little done vagina out in front of them folk. Your check ain't going up. Start that dumb white man face. Ready to try to run all that and gonna put all that old done. The smell they ain't washed your stink behind for your husband. Smell like duty turd, under titty, musty. Done wash everything to flop in them folk face. Ain't that more prestige than a woman sitting there taking care of her home? That's why we lose. They go out here and front all him out, then you come home, they ain't got no time for you. Been around the job hustling too hard. All up on the deck. What you need, Mr. Boss Man? Bring the tape. What you need? You want some coffee? They ain't get home gonna sleep like this here. Roll herself up like a done cocoon. Roll up in the done car and then cross her leg. Shoot, man, that's some nigga stuff, you know. I try to come back and restore. Then the black woman, you were the one made the home. You made our home and you made their home. And as soon as you ran your behind out here to try to be successful, them folks, you done lost your kids. Whole lot of black women successful can't even keep their kids. I was talking to Lady Baines, talking about a lady, she make almost 200, she make $250,000 a year. Got 3 kids, can't keep a man. Said the fella said he was sitting on the couch, said the kid walked behind, died right over his head. Said that joke, said that soak about 6'4", doing them 300 pounds, said he cooked him some food, said the kid sat right on the side of that joker and snapped his meat and just ate it. I said, that's prison right there. I'll knock that nigga through a door. They do that, said the mother told the girl, said she 11 years old, said she walked up her mama's face and said, make me. She said, all right, you want to go out to the car? She said, make me. That's what y'all done did. You real good on that job. You can't run your home, though. I watched him reason with kids. Then you want to get your, I heard your wife reasoning with them, too. They be slick. They'll listen to you, though. A lot of them, they be slick like that. They slick now. They don't know I'm telling you. Look at that. He don't woke up and he look around. Yeah, they do it. They'll try that, though. All of them will do that. They'll be slick when the dad ain't right. They'll try it on the mother. Y'all need us, men. They'll be on shot. They'll rip her neck off you one now. You the man. I get to you the man. You stay on them. Do what you do. I check in on these kids, right? My wife, my wife would be doing a whole bunch of talking. I slap them niggas across their head, knock them out the door, shoot them. Never try to punk my wife. Don't let them punk my wife. Man, please. Now y'all get this mic tonight. I'm gonna shoot me something done about it. My wife don't be pushed in no corner by no nigga, man. My kids, especially my kids. Don't punk my wife. We ain't never playing no stuff like that. These kids try to play all those slick stuff. They ain't doing slick. Try to tell women y'all get in that house, y'all got to control that home. You got to know how to control these kids. You break them early. You ain't got time to keep playing one joint for you keep holding him. Don't keep holding him sitting behind right now in that teacher. That's how you teach. Hit behind move. You good? Give him a little part. He'll be all right. Ain't no certain age. The age department, and when he's doing something, ain't got no business. Y'all hold them, tote them all the time. Y'all like y'all in doing Africa, trying to tote them kids around there, booty sloshing and tote them kids, trying to put them kids, sit your behind down. Y'all got to be the teacher to them. They ain't gonna know that we teach them. We try to raise them like white folk. Them kids ain't white. When they get in society out here, white folk, they can't do what white kids do. Look at that little white kid. That white kid be the president of the United States. I don't blame him, I wouldn't hit him. Little nigga kid, he going to prison. You put a white kid and a black kid right there. That white boy, that nigga, that's going to jail. Ain't no statistic, that's fact. Don't going to jail. Man, I'm just being honest. This society is just not going to incarcerate them. Man, you can babysit them, ride with them, they're going to jail. The few we done missed, man, we got hundreds of thousands that they wind up catching. So whooping them now, stopping them because we want to deter you because we don't want them to get you. Don't ever make nobody tell you no bad parent, you correct. You trying to teach them because you don't want to lose them to this system. I tell Barry the same way in, all up under him. What the world a child grabbing on them just trying to get up under there for? They done came from there one time. That's it. Like Nicodemus, you can't pass back in there. No kid grab her, bow, get your behind up. I'm raising a man.
Amen.
Got him when these folks get them in society, them folks ain't gonna be holding your child. Well, they gonna be on a chokehold. How they doing? They gonna have their own jack around their neck, and they gonna be around him with this hand. We had to change, listen, because our society is, we got to jump on ours early. We gonna lose them to this system. Keep sitting around, they cute to us. They ain't cute when that man pull them over. That's a nigga when he pull them over. They ain't cute in that school, that's a nigga in that seat. They ain't cute when they go to office, that's a nigga in that office. So then we got to train to try to deter that. Then they fall in a school system with women, ain't even got a man who already set up to do and be against them. Already, you know that. Film down, take it down. Look at you think you cute with your curly hair. Every time he move, write him up, send him to the office. Every time because he looked like somebody that broke her heart. Oh, ugly heifer. No, she ain't never had nobody look that good. Quit lying to yourself. I try to help y'all to try to tell y'all, if we don't sit right, if you can't see ahead, you in trouble. You told there's no vision that you're going to perish. Everything you're going to learn when you get messed up, at some point you got to have some foresight. That's the purpose of giving you prophets. You ain't got no foresight, you in a mess. Everything you learn when you get there, you in trouble. So I try to help y'all. Take time out to make sure we don't keep being the idiots we've been all our lives. We got to change how we do things and how we process things. People can think it's crazy or whatever, but we got to start thinking futuristically. Y'all got me? This is not your home. You're not an American. We got to get home. We got to make our own way. In order to do that, you can't do it on these people's jobs. If you're going to be on their job, you got to be making preparations. Y'all hear me?
Amen.
You got to be putting something up. We take a little, put together, we make a lot, then we start to formulate and make our own way. Everybody won't be a part of this plan. But we can't keep going the way we're going. Y'all know why we've been held up. A1 Pronto, All A, what's about that? Jones Trucking, who else? ENT Cleaning, Cadell Products. What's I miss? German Auto Tech. What's I miss? Am I missing anybody else? Who? Brown Solution. The truth be told, why we been held up on that. Even with the music, seriously, Brandon, because we too individualized. We ain't never gonna work to see one make it, then we can build from there. I've been told y'all what we've been need to do. We build to make one stand. Once one stand, we make one supply, and we start to build till we build each one of these corporations because we got to make our own way. We hadn't done it. Everybody been doing it. Then we've been trying to use people here, and all these folks will do it, float between us, and they make messes. All right, I tell what they do. All they do is float between and make messes. Because we don't be thinking on how we got to do stuff. Once we start to catch and do that, cut them off, get rid of them. Because they're going to be a detriment. They're going to be a cancel. Just being honest with you. We got to start thinking. Stuff that we need, you make. And sister, what's the name of your company? You just let me sit down. What's the name of it? Michael James? Michael Jays? Mike and Jace. Michael Jan. Jalen. So you think I not spell? That you definitely, you screw that all up. We'll try it again from the top. Michael Jaden. All right, Michael Jaden. She make them beautiful pens. And folks, again, you know what they'll do though? They'll go buy them from white folk. They'll pay $100 for it. If I'm going to get one, you got it, I'll buy it from you. See, I'm going to tell you what we had to learn how to do. I'm saying hair care stuff, nigga. If I'm going to buy it, I need to buy it from you. Why I say we need to do that, folks say, well, I'll hire whatever. We don't question them what they do when they get their stuff. What we had to do, I say this to everybody. If I'm going to get some pair, he know I call him, not use it or not. And I don't try to jip and do it. I say this now, he take care of Pastor. Honestly, do I try to take advantage of you? I don't do that to nobody. They're supposed to take care. I don't try to take advantage of nobody taking that from them because, I'm their pastor. I try. How you going to make it? You got a business. Your business got to flourish. It got to fluctuate. It got to fluctuate. It got to flourish. If we learn how to operate, make our dollar run between us before it run out here to somebody else, you'll see a lot better. Whole lot of, we want a few places to take care of our members. Just like these mothers, Uncle Ted, I make sure I see about y'all there winning. I just try to put something now. Come on, you know what I don't never want them to worry about? I don't never want y'all to worry about. Somehow I'm going to be down. I'm going to be out. Nobody going to take care of me. That's a lie from hell. Hey, that ain't going to be for me. Now, as long as I'm your pastor, I don't know what boss them going to do when they get now. Because Malcolm trying to get that young girl, might good and white, one big chick. Go over there, throw that towel on you, girl. And that be all the money in here gone. Now, do I even know what that means? No. A lot of times I be talking. I be just speaking in the spirit. But this is what I'm saying. I teach y'all that. You take care of these mothers. I tell you, take care of these sisters. I need these kids, take care of them. I just take care of them. I teach y'all this all the time, how y'all need to be seen. Y'all need to work and help each other out. We on each other guide. Y'all got everything y'all got working, banking on some people that's already planning on getting rid of your behind. Some of y'all already on the edge of getting out. Then y'all don't blow everything. You got to come up with $2. What I can do with this? Go hit your mom in the face with it. Y'all blow everything you got. Instead of putting something up and you got to formulate something, that's the only way we're going to get ahead. Y'all ain't going to make it working for these people. You get that, and I told y'all these jobs, you infiltrate so you can get out of there. First y'all just laugh and crack all over. Folks see dead all there and see your brain. First you get on there and learn how to operate, learn their system. We take from their system. We learn from Egypt. We learn how to take embalming. We learn from some other nation. We took from them. That's what you do. Don't sit there and keep staying on there. So you take from them so we can build ours. Y'all ain't got that mind. Y'all got that individual mind. I don't know why. And you ain't going to get nothing. The people ain't going to trade. This is what y'all don't realize. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to let y'all go. I don't apologize. I just wish I had more time. It's just like being a snitch. Let me tell you what these folk do. You think the police trust an informant? First of all, you're a nigga. You turn on your own people. You think I'm going to trust you? They never trust a snitch. You know what they wind up doing? They always let it out that you're a snitch. Ain't never been a snitch, they don't let it leak. Only way to get out, Dave, I was just going to my snitch. Police got me to the detective, got me and I snitched. I told. Only way you going to find out, they got to let it get out. Snitching don't go tell on themselves. So you doing stuff to burn us, what make you think they going to trust you? They going to say, you the type of nigga burn your own. You actually think I'll trust you? That's what hurt them. They don't think like that. Never think like that. See, they'll see moving wild. Every time they snitch, they wind up getting killed later. They put them out there to get you killed. They going to use because they realize you ain't loyal. Loyalty always going to pay off. We talking about loyal to the Most High. When you loyal to the Most High, you're going to be loyal to his word. You're going to be loyal to his way. What's going to be better than what we going to have here, where he going to establish for us? I don't see how y'all don't see that. I got people in the educated field. Only reason I want you there and you going that way because we can learn it so we can infiltrate, we can educate our kids. We can set and teach them versus this homosexual system teaching them. I sent out a text the other day, y'all, about concern about it. Y'all seen about the government, the homosexual bomb they designed. Y'all learn about it? They got a bomb they designed. The bomb, this is real. They design a bomb. What they do, you drop it on troops, Dave, when you fight them. And it turns them gay. It makes them want to have sex with each other. Now, this is what I ask a homosexual. If what you're saying is God-given, why the government got us a bomb and they turning straight people gay? How is that a weapon to try to defeat somebody? That's supposed to be God-given, being gay. Why they ain't got a bomb they designed also that you drop on people that make them straight? Because that bomb wouldn't be detrimental. See, they show these sisters all the time, that idiot. They done said being gay ain't a choice. You're born gay. How did the government design a bomb? They said, well, when you drop the bomb and the bomb, it turns them to where they'll want to have sex with each other. So you got women in the truth too. Why ain't gonna want a woman? Why ain't gonna make me want to hump a woman? But it's designed to make me, a man, want another man, designed to make a woman want another woman. Now you say it's God-given that you're gay. How your government make it a bomb and call it a weapon against the enemy? See, every time they show them they're stupid. Every time they show them you're stupid. You deserve to get that pecker. You deserve it. Because you're an idiot. That's how these people sit here and mess them out and make these fools out of these people. Now you got to ask yourself, so all these people coming up gay all of a sudden, is it possible the bomb could have went off here? Because let me get this straight. If I drop it on troops and they turn them gay, I had to practice it somewhere. How I know it worked, Hayward? It's kind of like Andre said, I'm agreeing with you with Ben Rothenberg. When he said he took one woman, you said 3, you said you can't be no pro the first time. You can't be no pro the first time you just made a bomb, dropped and everybody did it. You did some prototypes. That bomb done already been off. Ain't it? Where all these folk done come up all of a sudden they everybody gay? They ain't just all of a sudden. They made them gay. Why y'all think we have to come back to looking at our food? We got to start looking at our water. We got to start looking at our resources. We got to start looking at them teaching us because it's detrimental to us. Y'all see now why we're going to have to start going offline? Because we got to start separating ourselves from these people. Huh? When you drop that bomb, what stopped this bomb from, if me and him shooting, he over there, you shoot at me. I'm shooting back at you. When that bomb drop, how that bomb don't know to come over here and not to make me gay, Dave? What's the range? What's the range on that bomb? How long do I stay gay? Is it temporary? Or is it forever? Stuff like that don't bother people. It should bother you. There's people waste that kind of time to make a bomb. Let me ask you a question. So how do you figure, since we got gays in the military, how do you figure you going to beat me? Just say we are army. They going to drop the bomb. We just use them. And we all gay. That don't mean they can beat us, can they? They can. Because they already know spiritually you destroyed now. You're destroyed because you destroyed for lack of knowledge. And because you reject that knowledge, he also done rejected us, especially we going off in a way that's contrary. So now they defeat us not only naturally, but spiritually. And the only way they can beat us naturally is to get us off spiritually. Once we have sex with each other, we're all outside the will. See, come on. We got gays in the military. What the argument was, but you can't put them in here with straight people. It's going to be a catastrophe. They said, no, gays can serve right here with you. It's not a problem. So how's the problem you making a bomb and you dropping on people to make them gay? Right. It ain't going to affect it to make us, that still ain't going to help us to win, or will it? Because I got you outside the will of God. See, what seems small to you, these people know. Listen, you don't know the language. You're already in the wrong month. Ethan, them, and Tisha. You don't know the language. You don't know the months. You don't know the day. You don't know anything. Shaul said, you observe days, months, and years. He said, I'm afraid of you. The months and days you observe are not Hebrew. You don't know the word. So that's why they're able to defeat. Why you think these people are able to defeat us? With talk. They got people sat around and just march. You gonna march, we just gonna stand around you with guns like this. Keep moving this way. Keep moving. Don't stop. Keep moving. Civil protest. Civil protest? How you do that? How you do that? Protesting, you show your defiance. That's the only reason you protest is to be defiant. I'm defiant with a permit. Obeying orders. That's not protesting. I have a permit to march from 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock. I can travel down this street, I'm protesting. That's how they make a fool out. They teach them words and they don't even know what they mean. How you protesting? You're doing what I'm telling you to do. You're doing what I'm allowing you to do. So you're not protesting. You're still under rule. When you watch other countries, when they protest, they define the whole time. They're in the street nights and days, riding and burning. Those people ain't got no curfew. They don't care about no curfews. They just got rid of a sitting president protesting. You can't remove nothing. You can't remove corns off your feet protesting. You're just in bad shape. We're in bad shape. But I got to let y'all go. We've been here a while. I appreciate y'all. But those of you that are watching in, those that have always been there, especially those that mailing their money, please go to the secretaries at the way of y'all. Is that email? The secretary, is it the secretary? Secretaries at the way of y'all, and just send them over your information, your email, and your name, because they already got it listed. Those been sent, I appreciate you. I love you. Those that had, don't worry about it. It won't be a problem. But that's how to go. Y'all good? So what? Singular. Thank you. Secretary, singular. She said secretaries. Thank you, Justin, for being so helpful. You can see right through her. And she think you're looking at her. You can see right through her. Thank you. So what we're going to do, that's good, brother. I appreciate y'all. Get the Most High, Yahuwah. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.